Alright, time for another tutorial. The Zero Rebirth Powercore setup will cost a little under 8 million. I'll drop the full price on screen and also in the comments. So let's jump right into it and I'll show you how to build it. We're gonna start off the same way as I did with my tablet tutorial earlier. We're gonna be adding 2 filters to the right, both filtering out gemstones. And then we'll be splitting up the conveyor belts to create some room. We'll place the cleaners, polishers, and smelters. And we'll merge the conveyor belts together again with an overflow balancer in front of the alloy furnace. Then we'll create a little bridge here to merge the stone together. Followed by a crusher and a splitter to the right to equally distribute the stone dust to the clay mixer, followed by a ceramic furnace and an extra polisher for a tiny bit of extra value. Then we'll place an overflow splitter to the right and we'll move on to the splitter setup for the casings. So we're going to start off, of course, with the tempering forge again. And we'll almost create the same splitter setup as we had before. So just like that with the T-split, we're going to be placing a frame maker right here, followed by a casing machine. Make sure it's facing the right way. And we'll connect these conveyors. Place the bolt machine, place splitters to make sure everything gets an item. And then don't forget about the plate stamper right here. Now what we're going to be doing here is, instead of going straight for just the coil, we're going to split this up once more. And this will be a T-split, so we will not be using this output right here. So we can just block that off right there if you want. And we'll face this forward, follow it up with a coiler. And then on this side, we'll be creating a little squiggly line so we can connect our superconductor right here. And then place another conveyor here facing this way to have both inputs satisfied. Now what we'll be doing here is we'll be making an upwards elevator and we'll connect the magnetic machine facing to the left. And we'll just connect all the elevators. On the output, we'll want an electric tuner, followed by a conveyor to the left. And that's also where we'll be placing the Powercore assembler. We're going to be facing the output to the back of the base. And then on this side, we'll make sure that both the magnetic machine and the Powercore gets a casing. Then on the other side, we'll be connecting the superconductors. So these will just go right in here without any further changes. And then this ceramic casing overflow can go right around here to merge with the output. And we'll do the same with the gems. And then of course for the gems we can also polish them and cut them. And then right at the end we'll place our QA machine and the seller. Alright, now I'll go get some ores and we'll run a test to see if it actually works. Okay, I'm back with 120 ores, so we'll toss all of those in. And let's see how it runs. Alright, so there will be some leftovers this time because I had at least one gem. And since I had 120 ores, that would be exactly 6 power cores if there weren't any gems. So we will have quite some leftovers now. Alright, I hope this guide was useful for you guys. See you next time. Okay, bye.